You stay tuned for Lester Smith. He's got the news.
News and detail on the hour from the WOR newsroom. President Nixon's special envoy, General Alexander Haig, has arrived in Saigon and is now set to discuss with South Vietnam's President Thieu the administration's latest moves to try to gain a Vietnam peace settlement. The general is expected to make another administration try to convince Thieu to accept the draft agreement with Hanoi. President Thieu says that agreement is a sellout and a surrender to the communists. Bombing missions today by U.S. B-52s were along North Vietnam's coastline. The targets were more supply depots and resupply posts used by the North Vietnamese forces in South Vietnam. Meanwhile, a South Vietnamese training camp was attacked tonight. About 2,700 tons of ammunition exploded when mortar shells hit the camp near Da Nang. Unidentified sources in the Pentagon confirmed today that the United States military is assembling a mine-sweeping force to possibly remove the floating explosives from North Vietnamese harbors. The sources said airborne minesweeper units and the helicopter carrier Leechon have been ordered from their Norfolk, Virginia base to join naval minesweepers already in the Pacific. Another weapon in use in Indochina combat is apparently going to remain the F-111. Today, the Air Force defended the use of the $15 million fighter-bomber for combat, despite 3 unexplained losses of F-11 since it was returned to Indochina duty. Senator William Proxmire, the head of the Joint Congressional Economic Committee, said the F-111 should be removed from combat, pending an independent evaluation of the ability to operate. But the Air Force said it had no intention of grounding the F-111. The list of metropolitan area strikes is getting longer. Today, some members of a New York restaurant employees union began a walkout after their union, Local 1, hotel and restaurant employees, failed to reach a new contract agreement with the League of Restaurants of New York. 30 restaurants were forced to close down when their waiters, barmen, and kitchen workers left. Other restaurants remained open with management doing the work. Among the closed places was Delmonico's in Lower Manhattan. Its owner, Mario Tucci, explained why the Restaurant League could not settle for a higher wage contract with the restaurant employees.
Well, without any doubt, the better restaurants will have to close. The situation as it is, even today, without any more increases, is too demanding and almost impossible. Labor costs are somewhere around the 47% cost. The better restaurants can't by any means support this kind of labor. And there's a decline in business, and there's a minimum to what you can charge. I think we've already reached the peak. So without any doubt, even just staying the way it is today, it was a big problem.
The obvious thing to do before going out to dine is to call your favorite restaurant and find out if it's still open. Other strikes, the truck drivers against the bakeries and against the wholesale liquor dealers, are still in effect. More news after this. It's free golf and family fun holiday vacation time at Mickey-Rooney's Downington Inn. 3, 4, 5 days or more of unlimited free golf and gourmet dining luxury from only $49 per person complete. Just 2 hours from New York, and you're playing free golf on Downingtown's 18-hole championship course, or horseback riding or ice skating, free tennis, free miniature golf, free Olympic indoor swimming pool. There's the fun and game room, the coffee and snacks lounge, the swinging Pussycat Lounge, free dancing day and night with 4 orchestras, latest movies, superstar entertainment in the Starlight Room, free honeymooners and second honeymooners gifts at Downingtown Inn, Route 30, Exit 23, Pennsylvania Turnpike. Take advantage of Downingtown's specially low Sunday to Friday and family package rates reserved now for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Call W063-200 right now. Ask for Miss Betsy. That's W063-200, or write Miss Betsy, Downingtown Inn, Downingtown, Pennsylvania, for free brochure. This week, Mickey's stars of the week are Tim Rooney and the Monte Carlos. WR Radio News Time, 4.5 minutes after 11 o'clock. Another alleged case of taking New York City for a money ride. Today, City Investigations Commissioner Robert Ruskin announced that Dr. Efren Ramirez had used the state Medicaid program to charge the city for more than $28,000 in payments for psychiatric services the doctor never gave. Dr. Ramirez, his office is at 1200 Fifth Avenue, and was formerly head of the city's Addiction Services Agency. He's charged with getting payment for services that allegedly were not given to residents of a drug rehabilitation center. Dr. Ramirez was also suspended from further participation in the Medicaid program. Over in New Jersey, a baby doctor is charged with Medicaid fraud. WR's Ed Nash reports.
A 46-count indictment has been handed up against a Long Branch pediatrician who was charged with fraudulent Medicaid practices. The Monmouth County grand jury indictment accuses Dr. Armand Mazie of filing Medicaid bills for 362 patient visits, which he never performed.